Because when you try to stop something from happening, your attention is in the opposite of your intention. We don't realize this. We feel that, ooh, I've got to stop this from happening. But that's putting your energy in the wrong place. Because you got to think about it in positive terms. And this is where I say, tell yourself, so what? So what if this happens? I'll still be okay. So what if this happens? I will start over. So what if this happens? I'll lose these friends, I'll make new friends. And that's the thing. Pushing back means that you've got this thing in your head that's saying, I can't deal with this. What if this happens? I will not be able to deal with it. That is a very disempowering way of thinking. If this happens, I will deal with it. That's so empowering. I can deal with it. So what? So what if it happens? So what? So what? So you see, here's the thing. People think about loss of their investment. And investment comes in so many ways. Investment is the time I spent. Investment is the money I spent. Investment is all the thoughts that I thought. All of that is my investment, the energy that I spent. Time, energy, and money. So we think that we will have lost all of that if something doesn't work out the way we want it to, but that is a fallacy. Because there should always be, your cup should run over, so there should always be more energy. There should always be more time, and there should always be more money. There's no shortage of it in the universe. We create shortage by thinking that there is a shortage. There is really no shortage. And so the thing is, so what? So what? Whatever happens, I will deal with it. Whatever happens, I can survive it and thrive after it. People tell themselves, I have done so. I have told myself, I will not be able to survive this. This is so big, it's going to kill me. No such thing. I look back and I have overcome so many of those things that I thought were going to kill me. Kill me where? Kill me emotionally. Drain me of my strength. But then I realized that being strong is one of the issues. Because when people tell themselves that they're strong, they fight back. And fighting creates resistance. Look at all the wars that are going on in the world. They are a form of, they're demonstrating to us resistance. And we look at that and we say, it's not worth it. And yet in our personal lives, we put up fights. We have personal internal wars going on. Of course, they are depleting us of energy. And they are not bringing us close to our goals, because in a war, there is destruction. And the destruction that we do mentally by thinking the thoughts and feeling the emotions that we are feeling, we are creating destruction inside. And that destruction shows up in so many ways in our lives. It shows up in our bodies in the form of illness. It shows up in our life in the form of lack of abundance. Lack of abundance can apply to so many things. Lack of abundance in relationships, lack of abundance in money, lack of abundance in good food to eat. Lack of abundance can be in anything. Abundance is a vibration. Living from a place of abundance means there is no dearth of time. There is no dearth of money. There is no dearth of energy. And that is when our cup is full and overflowing. We want our cups to be full and overflowing. Because when our cups are full and overflowing, it doesn't matter how many times we have to try. Look at the children who go up a slide and then down the slide. They go up and they go down. And what are they doing? You could look at it and say, what a big waste of time. But they're having fun because there is no dearth of time and there's no dearth of energy or money or abundance, right? There's no shortage. And so the children will kick up a fuss if you take them away from having fun, but they don't hang on to that. See, you take your toddler to the playground and they're having so much fun going down the up and down that slide. Oh my goodness. And then you get sick of watching them having fun because you're not having fun. I mean, you can have fun watching them for a little while, but after that it's tedious, and now you want to go home and they don't. They kick up a fuss, they fight, they say, no, can I go 2 more times, 3 more times, 10 more times? And then they are upset when you say, that's it, we're done and we're going home. They immediately go down the emotional scale, but they don't stay there. They get home and they get busy playing with something else. You don't find them waking up the next day saying, oh, mommy took me away from the playground. I'm so unhappy, mommy. Why did you do that yesterday? But we do that in our grown-up relationships. What happened yesterday, I will never forget. Watch me. I'm going to hang on to it and I'm going to be miserable every single day. I'm laughing at myself because I've done that. That's why I'm laughing. I have done that. I will never forgive you. I will never forgive you. I will always remember this until I realized that is not how we practice forgiveness. If you still remember, then you have not forgiven. Forgiving someone means to let go the angst, and if you are remembering something from a negative place, then you are not forgiving it. Forgive and forget. Wise people knew something, that is why they put it that way. Let's forgive and forget, because forgetting is an essential part of that which we call forgiveness. Creating that harmony, removing the angst, finding a way to talk to ourselves to remove the angst. That is the work. How can I soothe the angst? That is the most important step of the 4-step process. Is step 3, soothing. Because when you soothe the resistance. And when you soothe the resistance, now you're getting closer to putting your energy in the right place. You are getting closer to reducing the gap between your intention and your attention. And even if you don't completely close the gap, it's okay. You don't have to completely close the gap. You just have to reduce it. Create some relief and relief. And relief and relief, and every single time you create relief, you go up the emotional scale a tiny little bit, and if you can go up the emotional scale a tiny little bit, now a whole new set of opportunities, a whole new set of possibilities opens up, because the possibilities are not the same. Because our emotions control the opportunities and the possibilities that are available for us. And so, as we close this gap, relief, 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 better things will start happening immediately. Immediately, as soon as today, better things will start happening through relief. And as long as we can keep steady and not go back, be steady and don't go back. Don't enlarge the gap. Just keep closing the gap. Keep closing the gap. And even if you never completely close the gap, you just get above the worry line. Just get above the worry line. That's all you need to do. Just get above the worry line. That's not closing the gap. That doesn't mean you have to be in love. That doesn't mean that you have to love everyone. You just have to be above the worry line for your life to start getting better and better and better. What is worry? Worry is an absence of trust. What is trust? Trust means that even though I haven't seen it, I know it is there. Trust means no one is holding it away from me. That's trust. No one is holding it back, because here's the thing. Law of attraction is just a mechanism for matching things up. It is not a mechanism that decides what you will get.